right, I'm back. It's been a second. We're recording, yep. 4 or 5, yeah. So it's been a minute. Stuff going on in my life, but beside the point. Here we're gonna try a whiskey. It's Giant 95. I've had this in my pantry for like 3 years, and I remember too because I bought it at a hole-in-the-wall alcohol shop, and the my brother was looking for me, right? And the shop owner told him and gave me my description and stuff, but he didn't even tell me it was my brother, so it was kind of sketchy that he just kind of like snitched or ratted me out or whatever you want to call it. But that's what I remember. He was like a big like Peruvian dude. Anyway, so here's the bottle. You can see it over there too. Mine has this fancy whatever you want to call that. So from what I've seen, this does not have the best reviews when I went to look for this thumbnail. So we will see if those reviews got like a 3. Everyone's giving it like a 3. We will see. We have the lectern. Oh, and as for the, it looks different because it's actually the, I had a hard drive malfunction and all my stuff got wiped. And then I just didn't really care to fix it. And then, alright, so where I'm sitting right now is my bed. It used to be the desk. And what you're looking at right now, this wall, is the opposite wall of the last videos. Like this picture used to be where the TV is right now where I'm recording. It's all backwards. So it's weird. That's why so you can see my legs. Alright, let's get it. Let's try this out. Alright, so it's a pretty nice bottle. I like the unique shape. It's a shape of a pot still. Government warning on the back. Go Texan. Bottled by Gulf Coast Distillers. Aged at least 6 months. See, I didn't see this when I bought it. That it was a 6 months small batch, whatever you want to call it. Or small kegged. Yeah, Houston, Texas. Okay, address. Yeah, but that dude was selling to me. He's like, this is the best whiskey. But he said that about like 5 other whiskeys. And I just wanted to spend some money over there, so I didn't even really care. Alright. So we have Giant Bourbon Whiskey on the front, this little wax symbol. Handcrafted small batch. 47.5 alcohol, 95 proof. This is bottle 1306. Doesn't give us a batch number. I will say I like how the plastic goes all the way down, but I don't like all this airspace. Like, that's kind of weird. And, yeah. We'll try it out. I should mention I have not had a whiskey in, like, at least a month. I haven't actually drinking a whiskey in at least a month, so... And before that, I was kind of, like, yeah, because my collection's getting a little down, so I just didn't want to mess with it. But that means I just gotta go out and buy some more. They're building a new liquor shop right next to me. We're gonna hit them up pretty soon. But alright, let's try this out. It's already been 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Alright. Alright, that's crumbly plastic. Interesting. You see that? Yeah. Okay. What the heck? Look, I didn't see that the plastic, but this bottle is super pitted. Oh, look, the cork's already trying to fly off. Must be lots of pressure. That was a weird sound. Like Jumanji. Like the Jumanji clicky sound or whatever you want to call it. The boo boo. Right when I opened the bottle. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright. That came up pretty easy. We're going to try this out now. Sorry, I'm looking in the wrong spot because it's I'm not used to it. Because on my other camera, the red dots where you look, but not on this one. It's just Alright, let's go. Alright, that's on there pretty tight. No sound at all. Really ugly synthetic cork. It's like lopsided. Okay. Ugh. Very disappointing nose so far. Well, I'll let it open up and try it again, but right off the bat, very disappointed. I don't know if you remember, but I got a sampler pack for my birthday a few years ago, and I tried those on like a game stream. This smells like them cheap samplers that were disgusting. That almost made me vomit. So we're getting a little bit of oaky from this and root beer ish, which is disgusting. Okay, let's uh let's try this out. Still recording? Yeah, 45. All right. Cool sound though because of the bottle shape when you pour it. It's like the goop 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 goop. All right. Yeah, this bottle is super that looks weird. Okay. So the bottle is like super pitted on the inside because they don't know how to blow glass. Let's put that right there on that side this time. Okay. A little bit better already. Um, Nose wise. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's just the bottle shape or whatever, or letting it get a little bit of air or something. It's like a. So we got the oak, and we got like this floralish note. A little bit of vanilla, but that's like typical for this stuff. Yeah, like an oaky floral, and then we got a little bit of a vanilla undertone on that. So I'm gonna let that actually open up for a few seconds, and then try it again because it smells way better than it did in the bottle just from pouring for like 5 seconds. So we're gonna try that out. Uh, this is my first video in whatever the last one was. I think it was like a year or something. Uh, I got new responsibilities at my job and stuff, and I've been having a good time. And I really didn't have a setup for the do the videos on, and I had to recreate the whole interface. Look at that! You like my whiskey waterfall in between the bamboos? I don't know. It was like 12 to 1. Yeah, it was 12 to 1 last night when I made this. Uh, so yeah. Oh wow, that changed a lot. We'll let that open up just a little bit more before I go into that, because that changed a lot already. I'm actually kind of happy about this. Let's see if it lives up to the taste after it opens up. So, yeah. I'm not like camera shy, but I haven't been on like a camera like this for a while, so I'm kind of trying to get my high energy back. My high energy. And also, it's kind of uncomfortable sitting like this. I need to figure out a better way to sit like on this bed like this, with the back, because there's like no I don't know. It's kind of squishy and weird. Okay, we'll get into this now. All right, so floral really opened up and overpowered the wood, and the kind of like a burnt floral, if that makes any sense, like a kind of a burnt floral. We have a little bit of wood under that now, and then vanilla is even fainter now. Yeah, it's very very fragrant, very flagrant floral, floral. Okay, and we're getting more alcohol whiffed, just like the straight ethanol, which isn't bad. I don't mind it, but maybe you do. But we're getting more ethanol off of this now, like the alcohol smell. I don't know if it's called ethanol. Yep, floral. Ooh, that was kind of plummy. Yeah, that's it. Floral plum. Now, this looks weird when I put this in my. Whatever. We're gonna do it. No shame. Yeah, so we got a plum floral. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. I was saying plum floral was the major smelling notes, with a little bit of wood and vanilla underneath. Okay, it's a really nice color too. Okay, let's try this out. Nice, nice. I didn't taste it. I just was smelling it a few more times. Okay, let's go. I can't tell if that's good or garbage. 1 second. All right, it's not garbage. It's interesting, is what it is. Different. I wasn't expecting that. I'll get into it in 1 second. Let me try it more a few times so I can get it right. It's very spicy. That's what I wasn't expecting, the spice in this. It's like more of like a clove spice than like, yeah, it's like a clovey spice. So like on the nose we have the floral and the kind of the plum. I'm not gonna say it's plum, but it's my mind's brain. It's like it's sort of like a plum. I can't think of what it actually is, but plum is the closest thing that I'm can think of. Like a plummy floral ember, uh, yeah, like a plummy floral embery thing. Let's try this again. All right. Sorry, my tasting notes are all over the place because I haven't had a whiskey in a minute, but I'm still got this. Okay. Okay. No, it's my boss. From my boss. I'm not gonna tell you where I work, but it's my boss. For those who know me, I'm in the middle of a whiskey review. Let's do it. This is gonna be funny. This is Adam. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. What? I can't be happy? What? High energy. Yeah. No? I have to go to a family meeting thing. Why? Is it really bad? So what? Yeah, but I mean, it's like we're going to see them, and it's just kind of like I don't know. Yeah? Oh my gosh. See, it's those phones over there. I'm doing a whiskey review. Okay. I'd go over my hours anyway. All right, let's try it out. He's like, he's like, Why do you sound so happy? Okay. So yeah, I'm glad we got that. That's funny. So right off the top, back to the taste. I'm sorry, this is a whiskey review. All right. On the top, we have like an embery. On the taste, embery, followed by like a floralish, plumish thing. It's kind of plumish. Yeah, like a floral plumish. Like embery thing. It's actually kind of weak, but it tastes okay. Like I don't think it deserves those 3 out of whatever it's getting on the internet. Like I see 3 stars, it makes me automatically think this is garbage, but it's actually not. I didn't read the reviews. I saw it when I was looking for the thumbnail. All right, back on track. Yeah, so kind of weak tasting notes, and usually that means the drink's pretty garbage. But you can be one dimensional and still have something going for you. I think. All right, so yeah, the embers, a lot of like clovey embers. After the embers, we get a little bit of a floral-ish, it is floral like flowers, but it has like a little bit of like a plum kind of thing going on too at the same time. It's nice. No finish. The stuff is it's like water, and there's no finish on it unless you count like alcohol taste finish, which I guess it has an alcohol taste in. That's one of the tasting notes is alcohol. Goodness. Let's set it down for a second. So I was watching my old reviews. That's what actually sparked me to get back into making this one. Is just having some beers a few nights ago, and I was like, these are kind of funny. So that's when I ordered this webcam. $19 on Amazon. Pretty good. I'm not upset with the quality. So that's why I decided to try this out. I got my setup done. I got it all figured out. So watching those, I'm trying to remember my scale exactly, but I remember that I gave the Wilton Creek. I watched that one. I think it was 8.5 out of 10, and that was like a really high rank, or 9.5 out of 10, or whatever you want to call it, whatever it was. So I'm guessing that's what I benchmarked it against. Like that's my scale. So we're gonna try this one more time. Give me a final thought process on this, and I'll tell you my verdict on it. Yeah, embery spiciness, followed by a floral plum with an alcohol finish. Shoot. It's one of those drinks where I will finish the bottle eventually, but it's not something I'm rushing back to the store to find. It's like kind of like a nice detour, I guess, but like you just don't want to stay there all the time, you know. It's not my port of choice. All right, we're gonna drink the rest of it like a hot coffee, like the shot backs, and then I'll give you my final verdict on it. Okay, pretty simple. Not very nuanced, but it's okay. It's okay. And being at 47%, 47.5%, 95 proof, that's okay. It's okay. I give it it keeps coming to my head a 6.5. I mean, it's a solid 6.5, and I can see if you really like the embery taste. It's not my favorite. Like, I'll drink Barconi Brimstone, but it's a little bit of a different kind of heat. For this kind of heat, it's a 6.5. But if you liked it, I could see a 7. I could see a 7 if you liked that particular type of spicy heat. But 6.5 from me, it's not that bad. But for the price, I think I spent like $50. I think that Peruvian guy charged me like $50 for this. Like, I could see this being like a $25 bottle. Just because of how unnuanced it is. That word, unnuanced. It doesn't got that much going on for it. And it's kind of simple. But simple and sweet. Let's see a takeaway, simple and sweet. And if you ever find this, my boss, I'm sorry, but I mean, it's my only day off in a week. And I'm doing a risky review and I gotta go to a family thing. So, there you go. I mean, that's not my fault. I'm just gonna drink this bottle now and try to forget that conversation. Yeah. I already rated it. And that might just because it was the dregs, but I kind of got like a brown sugar like thing on the last like, because there's like 3 drops in here or whatever. It was like brown sugary. I don't know if that's legit. I don't really want to. Let's do it. We're only at 22 minutes anyway. We got a few more seconds. I don't know why I didn't taste that before. This like brown sugary. It's like brown sugary thing. I think it might have just been like overdose on the dregs on the bottom, you know, like concentrated. Oh gosh. You definitely have to let this open up. Shoot. So if you don't let this open up, it's going to drop to a 5. If you let it open up, 6.5. Just remember that. Because this tastes like not that good when it hasn't opened up. What the heck? That is weird. Okay. Yeah, I already did the verdict. That's all done. But just fruit for thought. When you don't let it open up and you drink it, you kind of get like this brown sugary finish. But the rest of the drink, it tastes like garbage when it doesn't open up, especially. But you kind of got like this brown sugary thing. Not worth it. Definitely let it open up for a minute or two before you drink it, just so you don't taste whatever that nasty thin concoction was that wasn't opened up. But that's about it. I saw this. I thought I should read it probably. Should have done that in the beginning. See what's in here. Okay. Let's finish on a good note. I mean, 6.5. I mean, I think it got better than it deserved. No, better than what people were saying, I mean. Everything in Texas giant, and giant is everything in Texas. Reminiscent of the Texas oil boom of the early 1900s, Giant embodies the pioneer spirit and rugged character that can only be found in something authentically Texas. Should it be authentically Texan? As our bourbon whiskey. Yeah, it should have been Texan. It's authentically Texas as our bourbon. Authentically Texan. See, if you hear that, someone's getting arrested because of that error there. The handcrafted sour mash recipe, carefully followed by a master distiller, has passed down from 5 generations to bring you the taste that big Texas itself. Oh my gosh, if this is 5 generations in the making, you're doing something wrong, my friends. Aged slowly in American oak barrels, What the heck? By the Mass Dramatic. Texas grueling climate. Complex flavor of potent wood nose married with hints of vanilla and caramel. Hey, there's the caramel brown sugary thing. As well as rich and well-balanced bourbon that can only be described as giant. Nah. You know, just for that PR speech and misspelling, it gets a 6. And that's just because it sounds gross now. 6 out of 10. 6.5 if you don't read the thing. 7 if you like embers. Okay, it's my first video in a second, okay? That's about it. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed our phone detour when I got called from my boss. I hope you enjoyed the new setup. Let me put this on so I can actually end this video. And thanks for watching. I mean, I'll try to put out another one. I'm not sure because I don't really want to open the other whiskeys I have, as they're creepy into the $200 and $300 range up there, and I really don't want to open those just because I'm weird and like looking at them. But I'll hit up the liquor store and we'll find something. Maybe I'll do a beer review. That'd be weird. A beer review on a whiskey review channel, kind of game channel. I don't know what I am, but we're gonna do it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. And I hope to see you on the next one. I'll see you then. Bye.